It is week 4 of our fantasy football RKA rundown. I'm your host, Tristan Bibbings. That was a little bit of a tongue twister. I might have said it backwards. Regardless, doesn't matter. We're getting into the thick of it. We're going right into the Gold League. This year, this week especially, I'm going to be talking about who's going to be on the cut and promotion line for the Gold and Silver League. Y'all might notice I'm in a new office again. Jordan, got to shout you out. Thank you for letting me use your office. I think I'm going to be doing the RKA tour here. Jordan is actually on maternity leave. Congratulations to his new baby girl. Number 2 for him, so congratulations as always. But enough of the mushy stuff. We're going right into the thick of it. We got Genty in a Bottle versus always coolest guy in the room. My boss, Genty in the Bottle, is going to take the loss here, going from 69.4 to always coolest guys, 108.7. Genty in a Bottle moving to 1-2, and always coolest guy in the room getting his first win in the year. Congratulations. Moving on to our second matchup, we have Team Kangaroo versus Jamie's Groovy Team. Jamie, I got to give you some props here. Way better than your 60 bombs. Jamie coming in at 98.2 with Team Kangaroo at a nice 114.7. JMO, come on. I need to see some. I need to see a little extra here. By the way, I'm probably going to be recording my next video in your office, so stay tuned for that. Moving down the line, we have the Winter Soldier versus Going for the Dub. A great, intense matchup. Winter Soldier taking this one 125.3 to 119.6. Winter Soldier moving 2-1, 2-1 as well, going for the dub. Next, we have Olave Garden versus Post Mahomes. Olave Garden getting this one 114 to 109. Ben, Post Mahomes on a 2-game losing streak. Moving on to my favorite matchup of the week, including both the Gold and the Silver League. It was between father versus son, 2 undefeated teams, titans of the league. This is, of course, straight up Schnitzle, John, and versus his son, Mitch, Mitch's Sack Masters. This gave me reminders of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back on Cloud City, the Vader versus Luke show-off. And of course, Vader prevails just like in the movies. Straight up Schnitzle, John taking this one down, 119.7. Mitch falling down 102.6. What a fairy tale story. What a great matchup. Mitch, hopefully you can get some revenge in the postseason. Gold Line Gangsters versus MLB. Gold Line Gangsters are taking this one down 114 to 82.9. Now, moving on to the standings and how this is going to work. Fortunately, all the teams that are on the bubble in the Gold League are going to be 1-2. Our 1-2 teams include Post Mahomes, Genty in a Bottle, Martin Luther Burton, Goal Line Gangsters, always the coolest guy. And Jamie's Groovy Team is going to be the only team that's 0-3. You 6 are on the cut line. All right, moving into the Silver League, the league that really matters, the league that where all the hard work gets done. You know, this company wouldn't be itself if it wasn't for the Silver League, so I just want to make it very clear on that. Moving into my matchup of the week, I myself, Nico Suave versus my the one who got me the job, Hurricane Hannah. Funny enough, I take this one down 108 to 87.5. Hannah, I bet you're kicking your feet that you got me this job. Thank you very much. Moving on down, we have Run CMC. I believe this is Team Ryan versus Nighthawk Team Wally. Run CMC is going to take this one down 92.4 to 96. Renee's Revenge versus Tommy's Nifty's team. Renee's Revenge takes this one down 96.3 to 86.8. This moves Renee to the only undefeated team in the Silver Leagues. Congratulations, Renee. Moving on down, we have Air Allen 1-2 coming against Sheep Shippa 2-1. Sheep Shippa is taking this one down 115.7 to 90.9. To our last 2 matchups, JJ's Jesters versus Daniel's No Huddle Hit List. JJ's Jesters taking this one down in convincing fashion, 133.4 to 114.8. To our last matchup of this Week 4 recap, we have, or Week 3, I keep saying Week 4, I bet, huh? It's KK Hawks versus My Easiest Wins. Unfortunately, KK Hawks coming off that great win in the Kelly and Jelly Bowl, or the Peanut Butter and Jelly Bowl, is not going to follow that. My Easiest Wins taking this one down 108 to KK Hawks 75, giving My Easiest Win their first win of the year. Congratulations to them. Moving on down, we're going to be talking about who is the six teams that are going to be promoted into the Gold League if the league were to end today. In first place, as mentioned, Renee's Revenge coming in hot at 3-0. The rest of the teams are going to be 2-1 in the following 5 spots. We have Nico Suave, myself, Hurricane Hannah, Daniel's No Huddle Hit List, Run CMC, and last but not least, Shippa. If you didn't hear that name called, you have some work to do. So I want to thank you guys for all joining me. Stay along this journey. We have the Week 4 recap coming up next. Thanks.